Mew VMAX is running rampant on the standard ladder at the moment, and I tell you what, a card that could potentially help you beat it, especially if you're working with a budget, is this Morpeko. Very, very powerful card, and this list comes to us thanks to Azul GG, who is yet again putting out some fantastic lists. Thank you very much, Azul. You're doing a great job. Explosive Discontent is the attack that we're going to be using here. Let's talk about it. 1 Dark Energy. It deals 30 damage times the amount of damage counters on the Morpeko. Now, Morpeko only has 50 HP, you might say. How are we possibly going to get damage on it? Well, it is a single strike Pokemon, which means that we can accelerate single strike energy to it utilizing Houndoom. This is going to place 2 damage counters on our Morpeko for every single strike energy that we put to it, which means that we are going to be placing 40 damage counters onto Morpeko if we can accelerate 2 energy. That means that 4 damage counters, 40 damage times 3 is 120 damage, which we will be dealing with our Morpeko, plus 20 for each of the single strike energy, gets us up to 160. 160 times 2, thanks to weakness on cards like Mew VMAX, means that this single prize Morpeko can one-shot a Mew. Isn't that incredible? What, like a crazy idea that this could have any chance of beating Mew, yet here it is doing incredibly well. So that is the core of the deck. We do have a couple of other cards to talk through. Firstly, we have Seviper, another single strike Pokemon that can potentially deal 180 damage for 3 energy if there has been a single strike supporter played this turn. We've got plenty of single strike supporters in the deck thanks to 4 copies of Bruno, which allows us to shuffle our hand into our deck and draw 7 cards if one of our Pokemon was knocked out last turn, which often they will be. And we also have 1 copy of Karen's Conviction as well, which will help us reach some even higher damage numbers if our opponent takes prize cards. And ultimately, we're playing a single prize deck. We can force our opponent to take 5 knockouts, play this Karen, get ourselves an extra 100 damage on any of our attacks, and that's probably going to be enough to help us get a KO on any VMAX in the game. Very, very strong. Seviper, a very good attacker, but also we have Stonjourner, another good attacker with the single strike tag. This one, a fighting type, means that we can potentially take knockouts on things like Gengar, maybe even Eternatus if we see it. Plus, if we keep playing this deck into the new format, even Arceus V-Star, which is super, super good. Lance Pulse does 30 damage, plus 30 more if there's a stadium in play. Then you've got, obviously, the benefit of those extra damage from the single strike energy, and Giga Hammer does 120, can potentially get to 160 quite easily. One-shot something for weakness. So, Stonjourner, very, very strong Pokemon. We got all of this single strike stuff in this deck. We've got Tower of Darkness, we've got Urn of Vitality, we've got all of the things that we're going to need to be successful. Single strike energy, obviously very good. We've also got Mew from the Celebration set. Maybe you've got a couple of these gold boys in your collection and you want to play them. This is a perfect opportunity to do so. Mysterious Tail is a fantastic ability. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal an item and put that into your hand. You can use that as a pivot. You've got your air balloons to move in and out of the active. It is a very, very strong deck. Frankly, I have enjoyed this one greatly, and we're going to jump over onto the standard ladder and see if I can't get a couple of games with it to show you just how strong Morpeko can be. We're off and racing. We've got a Mew to play, a Morpeko to play down, and a Mysterious Tail from Mew. Let's grab ourselves a Level Ball. This is very good. We can use this Level Ball. Grab ourselves a Houndour here, which we definitely need. Throw that onto the bench, and then attach a Capture Energy. I'm going to put it on the Houndour, I think. No, let's put it on the Mew, because we can use that to retreat then, and grab another Houndour, and then pass. A very big turn there. I'm very excited, because I finally paired a Mew. We are looking at Mew VMAX here, so if we can't beat this, then the whole reason this deck exists is just completely irrelevant. So we want to beat Mew. We can definitely beat Mew. Let's see it happen. A double VIP pass opening turn from our opponent, the thick guy. He has got everything that he needs. And even looking for the Pokemon catcher here, flipping those coins, and he's managed to get it. So he's going to put that Houndoom into the active. Not a great sign for us, but you know what? I am not upset. It doesn't look like there's going to be a knockout anytime soon. Maybe, potentially a knockout. They're going to need to use a couple more Genesects. Maybe they can find themselves an Elisa's Sparkle off of that. Cramomatic could definitely do it. If you can flip heads on this Cramomatic, that's going to be absolutely crippling. Doesn't do it. 2 more cards for the Genesect to draw, and there is the Elisa. Okay, so they will be getting an attack off here, and they'll be knocking out a Houndour. Definitely not ideal, but it's okay. We can work with this. The good thing about that knockout happening is that we can now use Bruno in order to shuffle our hand into our deck and draw 7. I did not want to discard this hand, so I'm glad that that has happened. I'm thinking we could potentially just attach this to Morpeko. I'm thinking maybe we hold it and just shuffle into the deck because we don't have the damage on the Morpeko at the moment. So looking for Houndoom is probably better. There's the Houndoom, which is good. We've got Stonjourner as well if we want to put it down. But let's go for the single strike energy first. This will guarantee us a knockout on the Meloetta. Let's Mysterious Tail, have a look, see what we can find. I like that Level Ball. I think the Level Ball is a good choice. We can use that to grab ourselves another Pokemon with less than 90 HP. I'm thinking Houndour again. We'll throw that down. We can throw down the Capture Energy. I think we put this on the Houndoom, to be honest. I don't really need to see any of the Stonjourners in the field of play. Let's go for another Houndour. We saw our opponent liked to get rid of them, and then we will manually retreat into our Morpeko. We can hold on to the Air Balloon. We don't need it at the moment, and then deal 140 damage thanks to weakness into our opponent's Meloetta. A good start for us. A very good start. Again, we've found ourselves with double Earn in hand with the Professor's Research, but you know what? It definitely could be worse. Maybe, well, we know our opponent's not going to Marnie us, because Mew doesn't really play Marnie, so we're not worried about that. What we are worried about is a potential big knockout on the Houndoom. That could be awkward. If we lose the Houndoom, we're unlikely to be able... Actually, no, because the Morpeko would still be in play if we lost the Houndoom, so it's fine. This is fine. We're going to be fine either way. We've got a Morpeko with 20 damage in the active. They can knock that out, or... they can knock out the Houndoom, and that way we would be able to attack with the Morpeko that is in play. So I'm feeling relatively comfortable. I mean, it's not like a good position to be in per se, but here's the thing. Our opponent needs to attack 5 times from here on out to win the game, and I don't know that they're going to be able to do it. Looks like they're going to go for Glistening Droplets. Glistening Droplets, 30 damage on the active, 20 on the benched Houndour, which isn't a terrible move. Put some pressure on that Houndour, but now I'm just going to evolve that one, right? So let's get into it here. We will go for the Air Balloon. We have managed to somehow draw into the Level Ball, which is going to get us our Morpeko here. And that means that this Mew VMAX, it's in trouble. I mean, it's in real trouble here. I'm going to Single Strike Roar. We'll accelerate to that Morpeko. That's 20. Then we will we'll go Single Strike Roar again. That's another 20. So we are now doing, what, 160 damage. We put the Single Strike Energy back in the deck, may as well, and then Research. I think that Oricorio is going to cause some problems, but we have managed to find another Single Strike Energy, so I'm not feeling too bad here. We should be able to just take the knockout, right? I don't know exactly what the maths is going to be here. Let's go for the Seviper as well. Get another attacker, throw that down, and then we can attach to that Seviper, retreat, and then Morpeko will be coming through. Explosive Discontent. We'll put the Air Balloon down, actually. Do that before we lose the turn. Explosive Discontent, a big 300 damage. We could have taken the knockout. We could have done it. We elected not to. We elected not to. Want to power up the second Seviper, because from here on out we can actually take a knockout with a Houndoom, which I like, and then set up the Seviper to knock out the next Mew that comes into play. So I'm not upset about missing the attack, but I definitely don't want to lose all 3 of these strong energies in this position anyway. I mean, obviously we could have just taken a knockout, but it doesn't make that. It's not going to be that big of a deal. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm not worried about it, and neither should you be. So it looks like we've got an energy attachment onto the Mew, which is fine by me. They don't really have a huge amount of options here. They can potentially take the knockout on the Morpeko, but then we go into the Houndoom and knock that out. We've got the Urn of Vitality. Karen's Conviction as well could have potentially been useful, but that's okay. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. We're just going to have to keep plugging along. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm like, I probably should have just knocked this Mew out. I mean, they wouldn't have been able to attack. They didn't have another Mew, so we would have been fine, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's gonna be fine. Oh no. It is not gonna be fine. I forgot. I completely forgot. Alright. I forgot. I forgot that Mew can go back into the deck. I forgot that that was possible. I forgot that they could do that. It's a problem. Level Ball. Let's go for the Level Ball. I don't have a problem with Level Ball. Level Ball seems perfectly reasonable. I'm going to quick ball that Level Ball away, and we're going to grab another Pokemon. I'm thinking another Seviper. That seems fine. This is fine. We're all fine here. I don't know what you're all complaining about, honestly. I don't know. Let's put the urn in play. We'll get those 2 single strike energies back into the deck. Seems pretty good. We have lost both of our Morpekos, but you know what? I'm not too worried about that. There's 3 energy. Let's start powering up our Houndoom here. I will single strike raw onto the, I think the Seviper. I have a boss in my hand. I could have just knocked out, oh my god, I'm playing so badly here. What is going on? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, okay, I'm having a really rough time, frankly. I've just realized that I don't have enough damage to knock out the Oricorio. We can Karen's Conviction to get the knockout. That's fine, I guess. So we'll just do that. I've just realized as well, I probably could have used the Seviper to knock out the Mew. I need to take 4 prizes now. This is such an awkward position to be in. I'm just playing this one very poorly. Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? If we can come out on top with a win here after me playing like an absolute monster, playing terribly, if I can get a win out of this, then we will definitely be looking at a deck that beats Mew. Like, I mean, that's ultimately the best possible outcome. Looks like Meloetta's coming into play here, which is going to cause even more problems for me. I'm not necessarily happy about that. I mean, they will be able to knock out the Houndoom. I could return fire, take the knockout on the Meloetta if I want to, or I can boss up the Mew and knock it out with Seviper. Luckily, they don't get the flip on the catcher, which is great. I mean, it would have been awkward, to say the very least. God, I'm feeling upset. I'm feeling like I shouldn't include this in the video. But you know what? If you're watching at this point and you think you could have played better than me, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what's going on here. This is you can tell my brain's fried. My brain is absolutely fried. I've been testing upcoming standard format for the Brisbane Regionals, which is very exciting. Looking forward to that. So hopefully I don't perform this way when I end up playing in that tournament. But you never know. Anything can happen. Alright, a big knockout with the Meloetta takes out one of our Houndooms. They need to take 2 more knockouts. And frankly, I'm worried that they can do it. Let's Tower of Darkness. I am going to, let's see here, we've got 1 in the bin. Let's single strike raw. We will accelerate that to our Seviper. Then we will utilize, oh my god, there's so many options here. I think we just discard the Bruno. We can Evo Incense, which is very nice, get us access to the Houndoom, which I like. Then Houndoom can potentially power up this Seviper, which is great news for us. I would really love to see another energy or 2, but that's okay. I'm going to put that on Seviper here. Let's research and throw all these cards away. We've got a capture energy, which we can put onto our second Seviper. And then I think we're pretty much set to go. We'll Mysterious Tail here. We'll grab ourselves a Pokégear. And then we are set to take a knockout. Now, we are going to we're going to take 3 prizes, right? So this is going to be our 3rd prize. We're going to be dealing like 400 damage or something crazy. 300 is incredibly high for a Meloetta. Now, here's the situation. Our opponent, to take a knockout, only needs to use their second attack with Mew. We need to be given a chance. If they evolve, we're given a chance. If they miss energy, we're given a chance. There's actually a couple of situations where this happens. We may just have been given another chance. Let's go into our Mew here. We don't really care about the Mew. That's fine by me. If they evolve into Mew VMAX, then we'll win. I think. We need to find the last copy of Urn, but it's definitely possible. They're thinning. thinning cards out. Maybe they don't have an energy. Maybe they don't have an energy. Maybe we're going to be saved. They're going to boss's orders. Going to bring out the Seviper. And then they're drawing 3 cards. Okay, with the energy. Oh, only 2. Now they're drawing 3. Now they're drawing 2. Now they're drawing 4. Wowzers. Okay, well, I've thrown this one away. Mew doesn't win from here, then we have... What? They mustn't have had energy left. We scraped it. Frankly, you guys deserve better, so I'm going to try and play a little bit better in this one. I have been hunting for ages for Mew, and I think I might have stumbled upon it. We've got a Meloetta at the very least. So, let's Mysterious Tail. We're going to grab ourselves Air Balloon. That seems fine by me. And we will pass the turn there. So, our opponent playing Mew. Fingers crossed. They've got the Mew sleeves. They've got Meloetta. I'm feeling like they're going to be playing it. I don't want to stuff this one up. I should have lost the last one, but it sounds like we got very lucky and they'd prized an energy or something. Regardless, this time, I will show you why this deck is good against Mew. Not because I'm a bumbling moron who has no idea what he's doing, but instead because I'm a skilled tactician who has, ultimately, the best knowledge on the... I'm not going to lie. I can't lie. I was going to say best knowledge on the planet, but I can't. I'm not going to say that. It's just disingenuous, frankly. It's disingenuous. I don't want to be disingenuous. I don't want to come across as representing something other than myself. I'm frankly upset with myself. I've brought myself down. Anyway, let's focus back up. We have got 2 Meloetta and a Mew in play, plus a Genesect to draw 2 cards at this point. Our opponent's not necessarily going to be very happy that they don't have a second Genesect there, but they do have an empty hand now. They've managed to attach and switch, so now they'll draw 4 cards. Meloetta, obviously a very strong attacker in this particular deck, like a very, very strong attacker. Looks like they're going to be going for another Mew here. Potentially play that down. Do they have another Genesect? They do. Okay, so this is a very odd board state for Mew. Normally, it doesn't play this way. And normally they're going to have at least a 3rd Genesect, and this time, because of the board that they've set up, they've got to draw 5 cards and hope one of them is a Lisa. Well, I mean, Cramomatic could do the job as well. Cramomatic to get rid of a trainer card, and Flipper Heads would have done the job, but they didn't get there. So, it looks like it's our turn. Okay, we've been given ourselves a red-hot chance to win this game. If only through luck rather than judgment. Let's evolve into Houndoom. We can accelerate using Single Strike Raw to put one of our Single Strike energies onto Morpeko, and that ought to be enough. 3, 6, 8. Oh, it's going to miss, I think, maybe just. We might need another one. We're going to need another one. Okay, we need another energy modifier to get this Mew knocked out. I'm thinking that maybe we could boss the Meloetta, maybe? But I think we probably just want to knock out the Mew. That seems more than reasonable. I think... Actually, no. Let's boss the Meloetta. They've got an energy on it. We can guarantee that we knock it out. Let's do that. This is fine. Mysterious Tail gets nothing. We're going to retreat into Morpeko, and we're going to hope that that's their game. That they just don't have any more energy that they can attach this turn, and we can get from there. I think this is not a problem. Now, old me probably would have drawn cards. Would have just gone... I'm gonna draw more cards here. We're just gonna go. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ruin this for everyone by playing like I maybe should have. I mean, now I still need to take 3 knockouts, but they don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it was right. Elisa's Sparkle off of the Pokégear. It's gonna create some problems for us. They're evolving into a Mew, so I can live with that. Means now all we need to do is find ourselves another copy of Morpeko, and maybe we can get a knockout on this Mew VMAX. That would be incredibly good. Looks like they do have all the energy they need. Going to Rose Tower here for a couple of cards and then try and set their board up. But Mew is pretty much done from here, right? All they need is an attack, and they're good to go. And that's what they're doing. They're going to attack. They're going to attack. They're going to take a knockout on my Morpeko, and then I'm going to punish them for doing that. I hope. Here's another Genesect. This is the older Genesect, drawing 3 cards, obviously because it's a better version of the card because it's so nice. It's doing a bit of a breakdance, which is fair and reasonable. Okay, Pokemon Catcher. Don't Pokemon Catcher up our Houndoom. Don't do that. That would be so cruel. Tails. Pokemon catcher. Don't Pokemon catcher the Houndooms. I'm gonna be cross. Don't do the Houndoom. And get the Houndoom is being mean to me. Being mean to me. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can just find another Houndoom, but I would have preferred it if I didn't have to. But you know what? It's fine. It's not an issue. Melodious Echo is going to take the knockout on the Houndoom. We're going to promote ourselves our Mew. Just chuck that into the active, and then we can Bruno or research. Level Ball's good. I'm happy with a Level Ball. Let's grab another Houndour. That's a-okay. We do have Houndooms left in the deck. I think research might have been useful. I think Bruno's fine. We'll see what we've got. We don't have anything at the moment. We do have a Seviper. We do have, though, Evo Incense, which I missed. Let's grab Houndoom. We'll throw that down. That's going to accelerate an energy to our Morpeko, and that will allow us to take a knockout on this Mew VMAX in a single hit, which I am very excited about. We're going to quick ball. Let's get rid of this Mew. We don't need that. I'm going to grab myself a Stonjourner. No, let's grab a Houndour. Let's grab a Houndour. We'll throw that into the bench and then go from there. Mysterious Tail. I think Evo Incense is the right decision. Our hand is lined up for next turn. We can play the Evo Incense now. Grab ourselves another Houndoom. We're looking pretty good. That Houndoom we can't evolve. I forgot, but that's okay. They don't play Marnie. And Explosive Discontent for 320 damage. I told you it would happen. I told you we could do it. All I needed to do was pay attention for 30 seconds. Just for 30 seconds of my life. And I tell you what, those 3 prizes have just won us the game, right? Those 3 prizes just won us the game. I don't think that they can realistically do anything here. If they take a knockout, they have to take it with Mew. They have no energy left. Which means that our 3 prizes, Houndoom, Urn of Vitality, and Morpeko just win us the game. Is that true? Is that true, what we have just done? Have we just managed to pull this one out off of the prize cards? Are they retreating into Meloetta? No, they're not. They're switching. Okay, so they're just doing that to thin a card. Fair enough. Now we watch. We watch and we wait. We find out. What do they find? I don't know. Also, if you have watched this far, as I feel we are coming to the end of this game, if you could leave a comment down below, what do you think the best deck in format is going to be going forward? Like, after Arceus comes out, are you excited to just see Mew continue to steamroll? Or are we looking forward to seeing maybe another deck come out and potentially be used? Let's throw down the Morpeko here. We're going to throw down our Urn of Vitality. Struggling to speak. Too excited. So yeah, just send me that message. That'd be great. Comment down below. Arceus with what? What deck are you going to be playing? Let's single strike raw onto the Morpeko. We can do it again one more time. Get ourselves an extra energy. And now we have managed to do what we were supposed to do the first game. Take knockouts on Mew. Beat the best deck in format. It is as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. A big wins for Morpeko. So there you have it. I eventually figured out what I was doing, and Morpeko did the job. Beat some Mews, which is what it's all about. Hey, listen, thanks. I do it every time. It's over here. Over here. Thanks to these people for being members. I appreciate it. If you want to contribute monetarily to the channel, costs $3 Australian, which is the cost of a cup of coffee if you are interested per month. Join in and support me. That would be fantastic. Gets your name up here. Oh my god, I've pointed over this side again. Anyway, hey, listen, I'll tell you what. Over here, there'll be a video of another single strike deck that you could potentially build relatively easily. It's a single strike League Battle Deck upgrade, I think is what's over here. That seems about right. Let me know if it's a different video. But yeah, check that out. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.